at 6, local attorneys and former co-workers are responding to President Donald Trump's decision to fire the acting attorney general. Sally Yates, an Atlanta native, and Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie with us live. Mark, her former bosses are saying they support her, but also understand the president's decision.
Yeah, you know, Sally Yates has spent most of her long prosecutorial career here at the Russell Federal Building in downtown Atlanta. Corruption cases, terrorism cases, among her specialties. We talked to two men who now have something in common with Donald Trump. Sally Yates worked for them too, but with a different ending.
Sally was within her bounds to read the law as she saw fit.
One appointed by a Democrat president.
President Trump was within his bounds to fire her because she serves at the pleasure of the president.
The Attorney General should, at all costs, do everything he or she can to represent the views of the administration.
1 to 3 posts by 3 Republican presidents.
Sally Yates felt like she could no longer do that, and so that's why she chose to make the decision she did, and I certainly respect that.
The story involves the president, policy, and politics, and in the person of Sally Yates, deep ties to Atlanta.
She's a person of conscience, and she's a very skilled prosecutor. I absolutely, totally respect her.
Former U.S. attorneys Joe Whitley.
Knowing Sally, I see it as a stand on principle.
And Ken Alexander say Sally Yates formerly worked for each of them as an assistant U.S. attorney prosecuting some of Atlanta's biggest cases before becoming U.S. attorney herself, then Deputy Attorney General of the United States in the Obama administration, then acting attorney general pending confirmation of Jeff Sessions as President Donald Trump's choice for AG, until she was fired Monday night over her stand on the new executive order on immigration and refugees.
She's made a decision that she feels comfortable with.
Whitley says he backed Jeb Bush in the primaries but supports Trump as his president. Alexander says he suspects Ms. Yates knew she'd be fired when she did what she did, but he objects to an administration statement that she betrayed the Department of Justice.
If I were to make a long list of anybody who would ever betray the Department of Justice, Sally would be dead last.
I don't always agree with her, but I will believe her if she says something.
Defense lawyer Paul Kish told us he faced prosecutor Yates in several cases, including when he represented serial bomber Eric Rudolph.
Being a lawyer is hard enough, Mark, but politics is just ugly.
So former Atlanta Police Chief George Turner told me by phone that he worked closely with Ms. Yates on some sensitive cases. Quote, one of the most professional prosecutors that I've had the opportunity, he said, of working with over my 35 years of law enforcement, and I think the world of her professionalism, he added, and her passion for people. Seems clear she'd have been gone in a matter of days, though, anyway. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
More on Yates, a two-time graduate of the University of Georgia as an undergrad and then a law school student. Her career within the United States Justice Department spans nearly 3 decades. In 2010, she became the first woman U.S. attorney in the Northern District of Georgia.